Well, this place has definitely seen better days. What happened? This place is a mess. Looks like something went berserk in here. It's probably Maridon or Maridon's family member or wherever it is. Yeah, but what? Hello, children. Just picture him sounding like Chef from South Park now. Hello, children. I can't do an impression of Chef, obviously. Yeah, first you scared us. I'm sorry. Why is everything so, in here all busted up? I'm sorry. Hello, children. Oh? Come again? I'm sorry, sorry, I'm sorry. Hello, children. Hello. Oh my god, he really is Chef from South Park. But that version of him that was brainwashed by that cult. What the heck? Stop it, you're creeping us out. Hello, children. Initiating restart. Vesta must be having some weird connection problems or something, huh? Well, it was definitely weird at least. Almost like, I don't know. If you meant it as a joke, it wasn't funny. I still got goosebumps and all.
Release me, children, from my imprisonment, and I will spare you a swift, painless death.
I don't think we should go through with these guys. And holy shit, Nimona, you're so much taller than me. How is that? What button does that? Yeah, there. Look at the damage. I have a feeling maybe some ferocious Pokemon battle here. It's a bit cramped for a Pokemon battle. They disable lock yet. I'm all for leaving this place as soon as we can.
That's almost like, no, can't be. It can't be.
Wait, is Nimona taller than Arvin then? It's wild. I would have thought they were similar heights. Now, how tall are we compared to Penny? Nah, Penny maybe about the same height as us. Just gotta take a rest, guys. Hope you don't mind. Then we just leave Area Zero. It's like, bye guys, I'm going back to the academy. I just wonder if we were to go to the academy and take on a class, would Nimona, Arvin, or Penny appear in any of those classes? It'd be like, how did they make their way back? It's like, yeah, we are aware of the teleporter. We did notice it. We just didn't bring it up. My new assistant has intellect and technical skills to rival my own. A bit rigid at times, but I've got no problems. No serious complaints. Activity has doubled. Even brought into second Maridon via the machine, though this one has proved aggressive. So that must be the other one that probably caused this mess down here. I need more people, more time. That woman walked out not long after the boy was born. Wait, you're talking about, is it going to be Arvin's mother? I need another set of hands, but could they be trusted? And how long would it take them to even understand? If only there were two of me. Did he go to try to clone himself by bringing himself from the future to help out in his research? You crazy mad fool! All locks disabled.
Hello, can you hear me now? Please forgive my previous transmission. There seems to be some signal interference. That's not what that was.
What do you mean, Arvin?
The locks have all been disabled at last. Please make your way now to the Zero Lab, which lies at the very bottom of Area Zero.
Arvin, don't leave us in the dark, man. What are you implying? Looking at the damage, I have a feeling maybe, yeah. I'm not even gonna acknowledge what we just heard.
No, it can't be.
The gang's all here. And look how messy this place is. Did I blink on that? Gotta act cool, pretend that didn't happen. Yeah. Okay, everyone. There was definitely something off about the press just now, right? Maybe it was just a little dreaded flare to get us all jazzed up for more adventure. What? You got you jazzed? Yeah, maybe even big time jazzed, like jazz hands. You need to go see a doctor, that's just not right.
Say, I'm pretty sure that call was really... Well, never mind, it's nothing.
What's wrong, Arvin? You seem kinda down, like we are going down.
No matter how things turn out, I'm counting on you to see this through anyway.
Okie dokie. Things are going to escalate once we get down there, evidently. Will it be disappointing? Will it be a fulfilling twist? I don't know. What on earth is this thing? Some sort of plate inscribed with a mysterious symbol. It says Nintendo. What could it mean? So it's gotta be like it's like some kind of what was that villain, that Superman villain? It's the vibes I'm getting from this Crystal Palace looking place here. Does this lead down as well, or does it just cut off? It looks like it just cuts off here. Trippy. It's trying to remind me a bit of Persona 5 Royal at the very end of the game of its. Come all this way and we've not encountered that Dawn fan looking future Pokemon once outside of it being a boss battle. Kind of think of it, we didn't have a boss battle for that last one, did we? We just entered and that was it. I guess they're saving it for the very end of this area for the boss battles. Say boss battles, it might just be one, but you never know. It's a long way to the bottom if you want to something. This place is really drawn out, isn't it? They know what they were doing when they made it so you can't use Miraidon for this whole adventure through Area Zero. It's like, let's make it as big as possible and you gotta walk the whole way. And if you're like me and you gotta, you know, check every nook and cranny, it's even worse. Good God, it looks like it's still got quite a ways down, man. This place is needlessly too big. Oh, it wasn't really all that far down. That's obviously the lab over there. It feels like it's still quite a drop down, though. What kind of fortress of doom that they got going on down here? Ah, that's just some kind of panel by the looks of it. Whoa, you guys look all glitchy. That crystal's a little glitchy too. Whoa!
Well, we finally reached the deepest part.
We made it. I'm ready to see if those legends treasures down here are for real. Yeah, right, that's just fluff they write to fill the textbooks.
Hello, children, you've done well to make it here. I guess now you've got enough signal to communicate on our phone. The structure you see before you is the Zero Lab.
That's where you are, right, Professor? But wait, why does it look like the whole place is being swallowed up by crystals?
Crystals here in Area Zero possess a peculiar energy. This energy can alter the functions of living things and optimize the performance of machinery. It is the same energy that allows Pokemon to terrestrialize. The entire building's being terrestrialized, is that what you're saying?
Don't be silly, Arvin. The Professor implied something important about tera orbs just now. They're made from the crystals down here in Area Zero, aren't they?
Indeed, though not many know it. Since you have disabled all 4 locks, the gate to the Zero Lab should now open for you. But once you open the gate, you will quickly be confronted with the dangerous Pokemon inside. They will likely make a break for freedom.
Sounds like a problem, dangerous Pokemon.
With the 4 of you working together, you should be able to best them. Prepare yourselves well to open the gates.
You got me and enemy here, it doesn't matter what we're up against, we'll all be fine.
Huh, well then, that puts all my worries to rest.
Penny didn't have any thing to chime in on that. Where do you guys go? Guys? Guys? They ditched me, bastards. It's like she's just gonna wander off again anyway, so we'll just stay over here. Now we're all alone again. Make me think of Tomb Raider of all things. Maybe Tomb Raider 3. Or maybe Tomb Raider 2 or Outsider. It's like, not necessarily... Well, I guess there was crystals in that one level in Tomb Raider 2. But those crystals were green. But it's just kind of the vibe. Not the crystals themselves that's giving me a Tomb Raider vibe. It's this weird, deep underground vibe. Can't get wherever's on the top of that crystal because Miraidon doesn't want to come out. Just taking your XP, Candy. And all these Pokemon just chill in this freaking weird ass place. It's like those Pokemon right there, they make sense being in a place like this. But some of the other Pokemon is just like, yeah, Dugtrio kind of dug a bit too deep and now we're stuck down here. Oh, now I'm stuck down here because I forget where the bloody hell the entrance actually is. Probably... Excuse me? Is that the building over there? No, it can't be that. It's just... My sense of direction is terrible. Let's try over here. Anything, you know... Got that going up there, so maybe we can get a decent look at our surroundings. Yeah, 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 you can't get me, you can't get me, you're behind the wall in a crystal. Oh. That does not make sense. So, can I have a crystal reflection? Whoa, it's so trippy. Kinda creepy, it looks like its eyes are closed. Or like it doesn't have eyes. How in the hell did I get so lost? You know, just after all of this story stuff is completed, Maridon will probably be comfortable to get out of their Pokeball in this place. And I can thoroughly exploit to my heart's content. But yet I'm doing it in this order, so, you know. Must find all Pokeballs. God, can you imagine if this game had achievements? Like that one in the Resident Evil games, where it's like collect every pickup in the game. Imagine doing that in this game, that'd be a bloody nightmare. Am I just going back up the same one I went up? I'm pretty sure I am. Yep. Trying to figure out where I've been and where I've not been. And honestly, where I've been is where I should be anyway, because, you know, where I've been is the entrance. I just can't remember where it is. We don't have any functioning map down here. Was that you guys that made that weird sound? That is the sound of that Pokemon taking a dump. This place is way too big. Especially considering all this is completely optional here, me wandering around the area. There's like the occasional item here, but it's all the same Pokemon repeatedly spawning in and out of existence. Oh man, of course there had to be another one to find. Hour 43 minutes on the recording, and we're still far from done. We there yet? Yeah, that looks like it. This is the entrance. Alrighty. Open the gate to the Zero Lab. So I had to press a button and open. Hold it! We've reappeared! Huh? Why? We're finally on the cusp of getting into the lab. Look, if it's true that a bunch of really dangerous Pokemon might come at us, then shouldn't we also have Maridon help? how? Yeah, if Maridon were like how we first saw it in the Inlet Grotto, that'd be a huge help. But we only saw that one time at the beginning of the game. I want to see it battle. That's all you care about. But it hasn't even wanted to let us ride it ever since we came down to Area Zero. And can't enter its battle form in the first place.
But it's really strong, I know it is. I ate all those Herbamusca we found. All those Herbamusca we found.
Well, I guess maybe you ate some of it too. You did make sandwiches for everyone. Look at his hand reflecting in that crystal in the background. Look at it.
Anyways, when it really matters, I'm sure it'll fight. And Area Zero is where it used to live. If you bring it out of its ball now, maybe it'll be able to find find its family too, right?
Oh my god, someone set off a nuke. What was with that lighting? You know, he said Maridon's from here, but technically it's been now kind of revealed that's from the future, so it's not from Area Zero. It first came to the world via Area Zero. That's pretty sensible by your standards, Arvin. I don't know. Go on, Emily May, let Maridon out. Sure, if he wants to. Or she, we don't know what sex it is.
Alright, come on, Emily May. Now that we've got Maridon ready, it's time to open that gate.
Maybe this is the time machine. Or maybe the time machine's behind it. Oh, the other Maridon's here all along. And it looks considerably bigger. Family reunion, it's happening. Whoa, no way!
You are pitiful.
Oh, something's not right.
It's like you bring disorder to our kind, Maridon. You are worthless and weak.
Huh? What's wrong? Are you bummed that your heartwarming family reunion got cut off so quickly? Nah, I think it probably didn't want to see that other one again. They probably don't have a good relationship. Are you joking? There was nothing heartwarming about it. We were this close to getting caught up in a nasty brawl. Wait, for real? Just look at Maridon. Poor thing's terrified. Guess that other one isn't exactly its pal. And in a place called Paldia of all places too.
Yeah, that other Pokemon was giving off some real bad vibes. Like he wanted to sue some company for something called Pal World or something. Anyways, not that we should worry about a thing about any of that. Once we get you back into your battle form, I'm sure you'll be going toe to toe against that jerk. If you want to.
Kiss my ass.
Sorry, I guess that doesn't really help.
I think that Maridon is one of the dangerous Pokemon the Professor warned us to watch out for. Didn't the Professor say the dangerous Pokemon would come out from inside?
You mean from inside the gate we just...
Well, we got just Iron Julius, or whatever it was called. We've seen plenty of those. We've also seen the Iron, whatever the hell it's called, the Gunfan looking one. But this is the first time we're seeing the Horiyama looking one, and I was right that, based on its silhouette, it's definitely a Horiyama, but from the future. Incoming!
What the?
We can handle that. Okay, maybe not that many. We're surrounded by the Horiyama Mafia. I like how only one of the dragon ones is there. Got two of the Donphan ones, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these Horiyama looking things. And it's pretty obvious when pretty obvious that you're not here to roll out a friendly welcome mat. It kind of just like Dr. Robotnik just steps out. It's like, yes, it was you, Eggman. You were the true villain all along. These are your robots from the future. I guess that explains everything. That's how that one got out. That one Donphan was actually Sonic. Or maybe it was Shadow. It'd explain why it was edgy. There's no way we can handle this, mate. Now don't tell me they're all future Pokemon.
We've got a little disaster on our hands here.
It's like, shit, I guess I better do something.
Lucky but that fella's ready to bail.
Yeah, I guess it's my turn. I've been waiting. Come on, MMA, let's do this together. Can only do like 2 at a time at most, surely. Are we doing them 1 versus... We could battle 2 at a time, do a double battle. This feels a bit overkill. It's like we got up against the ropes here. Have a flower tree. Finish it. Okay, maybe not. Let's have a tantrum. Oh my god. Ramona, are you sure you came prepared? Okay, at least you're using other Pokemon. If you only came here with 1 Pokemon, I'd be like, what are you thinking, Ramona? That's a real bad idea. Also, we're clearly not surrounded anymore, so can we go now? Well, they're strong. Now this is a worthwhile challenge. You even had one of your Pokemon knocked out. And yet you're still so happy about it. I'm glad you're on our side, but you're still really annoying when you see stuff like that.
Boy.
Yeah, why didn't you come to me? Come at me. Anybody help me out here. The Horiyama are harassing me. What is your iron name? Are you Iron Fist? King of Iron Fist?
Iron hands, get these giant hands.
I should have known that was not going to be an effective move. This one will do. But it's, you know, Umbreon's not known for their strength. You bastard. Come on out, town clean. Let's show them what you got. Oh gosh. That could have been me. Because I would have done a lot of damage if it hit me hard. Imagine if I'd sent out my Sylveon, that would have been fitting. The 2 Sylveons versus Iron Hands. Moonblast! Oh, right. Yeah, if I'd known it was super effective, I would have sent out my Sylveon. Yeah, the future must be terrifying. Actually scared it off with a roar. I guess it must be like that one Pokemon move that does that. Oh no, they're running away. Yeah, and those Pokemon get out, we're gonna have a gigantic mess on our hands. What are you talking about, man? This place is already filled with some of those Pokemon anyway. It's like, What's the harm they're gonna bring, other than the harm they just brought us? I mean, granted, we didn't encounter all of those Pokemon on the way down here, but still. It's not like it'll make too much of a difference. We gotta go after him, Penny. Why me? Wait. Yeah, hold on a minute. Why do I get a feeling you're enjoying all this? Because she gets to battle. Of course she's loving this. This is like McDonald's stories, like ba 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 ba. She's loving it.
Up to two of them can handle their part. But at least the crowds have been thinned out now. Guess it's up to us to deal with what's left. Let's go for the strong-looking one first.
So we get, you know, variety act. We get to fight all three of them.
Intimidates the Jugulis.
And make a U-turn. Should we bring out Sylveon? Yeah, why not? Then I get hit with a powerful poison attack. And knock it off, that's not cool. Get some Moonblast. Hey, that's not fair, you don't get to go first. Okay, forget I was even here, you soloed it. Except for that one hit I got on it with Molly, I guess.
See, the power of friendship had us perfectly in sync, all thanks to our titan hunting together.
It's like, ah, brother, man.
Still scared, huh? You worried you might have to face that other one of your kind? Well then, let me take on some of the burden. These struggles should be nothing. Me and the boss here could take them. Anyway, you take your partner there and go take care of business.
But, God.
Glad to see you've got some faith in us at last. Osif and wait to battle out.
Then he gets injured and we have to find those Herba Mystica all over again. Ah, I got a giant mouth.
Right on. You really ruined my whole childhood, you know. But it's not like seeing you cowering and scared out of your wits make you feel any better about it. You got amazing powers if you just use them, and you've got us too, so... Don't even think about losing to that jerk. Be brave, stand up and fight.
Man, this is awkward. This is like in Digimon World Next Order, where your friends come to help you out near the final battle, and they're like, we got this, and then they're just awkwardly standing like this.
Go on, mate. We'll follow as soon as we can.
Fine. So here I am with the full squad. They think they're all cool just because they got reflections. Okay, do your raw, Mabostif. I clicked on the wrong thing. Come on, do the roar. I don't feel like roaring today. This is awkward. It's like you got me at a bad time. We're in a middle of battle, and this is completely, just absolutely, well and truly ruined the atmosphere we were going for here. And where has the sun come from? Jesus Christ, that's bloody bright. Maybe someone used flash. Nom, nom, nom. Come on, do the roar. It's like, no, I don't wanna. Nom, 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 nom. Maridon, not on Maridon, Mabostif, come on. That'll do. Okay, I'll be on my way now. in the next part, no. Let's do this now. It's gotta be 4 parts at least. Hopefully it doesn't take up too much space the second I hit stop on the recording. Looks like various samples are being left here. Professor, human presence detected within the Zero Lab. Been sat here this whole time, stuck to your chair. Deactivating sleep mode. Oh. Hello, Emily May. Thank you for coming. He's got a master ball. No, back to your ball. That one is far less actable and far more aggressive than the one you've travelled with. Your Maridon fled Area Zero because it lost to the other one in a territorial struggle. It's like, you didn't have to bring back that. I'm afraid that there is something for which I must apologize. I am not the true Professor Turo. Yeah, I kind of picked up on that when you said something about, humans not being able to travel back to their original time when they travel. And I had a feeling he'd probably use the time machine. What are you talking about, then? Who are you? I am an artificial intelligence the Professor created, imbued with his memories and knowledge. In short, I am an AI-powered robot. The real Professor passed away during the incident that destroyed Research Station Number 4. Okay, so he's dead this whole time, then. That's dark. The incident passed away. Pokemon was not to be blamed. It was the original Professor who failed to accurately judge its full power. I believe the Professor wanted nothing more than for the Maridon to survive and thrive. So that place that was all destroyed and all that, that's where the Professor died. The other Maridon obviously destroyed the place and killed the Professor and anyone else with them. That is why he threw himself in front of your Maridon in an attempt to protect it. Oh, so he saved this Maridon then from its attack. He pulled an Ash from Pokemon, the movie, the first one. Except he didn't get the happy ending. From the time I first reached out to Director Clavel and asked to be put in contact with you, I was never more than an AI. Emily May, the reason I have asked you to come to me is because I have one last thing to do here at the Zero Lab, and I desire your help. In short, I wish for you to put a stop to the time machine the original Professor created. Any questions can be addressed as we make our descent. Follow me. How far is this ascent going? Because we're up to 2 hours on the recording. It's kind of getting up there now, you know. Just let me have a little break first. Like, okay, so Alvin's dad is basically dead, replaced with an AI robot that his father made, with all his memories and all that. That's probably what Arvin was realizing about all this, wasn't it? Makes sense why his father seemed so cold then, doesn't it? It's because it wasn't his father after a certain point. Using the equation, the phrases are scribbled all over the whiteboard. Just having a little nose around. Hang on, there's something written here. In order to better defend the Zero Lab, I have developed what I call the Pokeball lock system. Once it has identified IDs associated with specific Pokeballs, it can. There's 2 things to make out. Various research documents are scattered on the desk. Also, he returned that Alamaridon to its Pokeball, which was evidently a Master Ball. It's a picture of a young boy and a Mastiff. They look very friendly with each other. That would be Arvin and the Bostiff before it evolved. but I can't quite see what that picture looks like. You can kind of see it, but you know, it's kind of hard to really see, isn't it? But yeah, I can kind of see a young Arv in there. But the other Pokemon might as well be a Shroomish of how low detailed it looks there. There's scan on the desk. Don't mind if I take your stuff, right? You can see a strange rock-like clump of something inside this machine. Is this the time machine? Or is that further down? Been trying to grow Mewtwo in here by any chance?
This elevator will take us down to the lower level. Step inside. The eye of your mind. Don't you know you might find a better place to wherever the lyric was? Emily May, it truly is a great relief to me that you came. I will answer any question you may have. Is there anything you wish to know?
What is an AI real? What happened to the real professor? You already told us that. What is this time machine?
The time machine is a device that the original professor and I worked on together.
I guess he was already created by then. That makes sense. That some of the research notes hinted that it's like, if only if there was another me. So he created an artificial version of himself so that he would have, you know, the work power to work with it.
It sends Pokeballs to a different point on the timeline to catch Pokemon there.
Oh, that's what he did then. So he sent Pokeballs through the time machine to catch a Pokemon and come back. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, timeline to catch Pokemon there, and it can then draw them back here to the present. When he was alive, Professor Toro had a great fascination with Pokemon from an old age. What you might call future Pokemon. Even as we speak, the time machines continue to automatically draw future Pokemon to this time. Is there anything else you wish to ask?
Yeah, what happened even though you already told us?
As I explained to you before, the original professor no longer exists. During the destruction of the research station, his physical body received grievous injuries that left it unable to sustain life. I'm afraid that this fact may be difficult for his son, Arvin, to accept. I now manage the Zero Lab in the original professor's place. Is there anything else you wish to ask?
What's an AI?
An AI is an artificial intelligence created by a human being. A computer draws on the original professor's knowledge and memories to calculate all of my thoughts and actions. The results of those calculations are expressed by this mechanical body, built to resemble the professor in every way, even down to the genitalia. But we don't mention that, of course. Humanity does not, in fact, possess the knowledge to develop such a sophisticated AI at present. But the crystals that make up the Zero Lab here have made such a thing possible here. They are also why I cannot leave this place. Is there anything else you wish to ask? What is it you really want? The original professor had a dream of a world in which future Pokemon might live alongside present-day Pokemon in harmony.
Why? Why specifically future and present? It doesn't make any sense.
But those Pokemon have gained a strange power due to their adaptations in the distant future. And this power has proved too terrible. Their very existence brings destruction to the ecological balance of this current time, this current age.
It's like the opposite of, you know, bringing things from ancient times back to life. Instead, it's from the future.
The original professor would say that such destruction is a natural part of life. At present, the barrier around Area Zero is still working to keep the future Pokemon from escaping into the rest of Paldea. But we've begun to see Pokemon appear that can break the barrier, such as Iron Treads. Interrupted? We're begun to see the Iron Treads.
Yeah, that was the one that escaped.
Eventually they will break free of this walled garden known as Area Zero and run rampant across the Paldea region. And then the world. And when they do, the rich and varied ecosystem of Paldea will be trampled beneath their coming. I may have been created as a copy of the professor, and yet I cannot seem to find the logic in allowing such a tragedy to occur. But any hope of preventing it would require overcoming the greatest AI that the original professor ever devised. Emily May, you have become a formidable traitor. Now use that strength you have gained to destroy the dream Toro once cherished.
Sure.
I appreciate your willingness to help. That was a long way down. We have reached the lowest level. Crystals. It's like we're inside of a disco ball. Behold, this is the time machine we perfected using the power of the terrestrial Earl phenomenon. This is the time machine. I'm going back home. Screw you guys. Wow. I guess this counts as an indoor area, does it? So here I am with the not-so professor. The fake professor, if you will.